So in today's video, I'm going to tell y'all a story about how my dad executed a magic trick that traumatized me for years to come. Growing up, we had a lot of cats around our house. Now, it was never intended to be that way. It started out with just 2 cats, but anybody who owns a cat knows how quickly they reproduce and how 2 cats can turn to 10 before you turn your damn head. And sometimes my father would serve as population control, or as he liked to call it, controlled hunting. Now, I could not prove that he was doing this back then, but there was definitely evidence there. You know, he was not good at covering his tracks. I'd come home and I'd be like, Dad, the cats are missing. And he'd be like, well, yeah, cats go missing all the time. And I'd be like, fucking 7 in one day. And this went on for a while, every couple of months. And again, I could never prove it. I could never prove it until Pumpkin came along. Now, Pumpkin was the closest thing to a bobcat that you could get without actually being a bobcat. Meaner than a son of a bitch. I mean, all the time, attacking the other cats, getting in fights with them, just doing whatever he could to assert his dominance. And my dad don't like shit like that. My dad runs the yard around here, and if you try to assert your dominance, he's gonna blow a bowl of spaghetti inside your face. That was only towards the other cats. Towards humans, it was a night and day difference. He's the sweetest cat you'd ever met. And my younger brother, who named him, fell in love with him, and that was his cat. And so Dad couldn't do anything about it. Well, fast forward to a nice, beautiful Sunday morning. Me and my family go to church. For whatever reason, we drove separately. Long time ago, I'm not sure. All I know is that me and Dad drove in the truck. My little brother and Mom drove the car. Okay, we left church earlier. We got home before they did. We pulled up. We noticed that Pumpkin was dominating one of the other cats. I felt so bad. Cat's head face down in the dirt, and Pumpkin was giving him the motherfucking business. And it wasn't even a female cat either. This was a male cat that he had face down in the dirt. My dad was like, wait a minute, we just left church. That's kind of gay. He looks at me, and he's like, you wait here just 1 second. Just 1 second. Wait right here. I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. Goes in the house. He comes back out of the house, wielding a 12-gauge shotgun. Buckshot, ladies and gentlemen. I remember earlier when I said that my dad was somewhat of a magician. That's how I know my dad's a cold-blooded son of a bitch. My dad walks by me, makes eye contact with me, and he's like, want to see a magic trick? He stuck the barrel of that gun to the side of that cat's face about as far as this phone screen is from mine. He pulled that trigger. Let me tell you something. He blew that cat so fucking high in the sky, I thought that son of a bitch was going to get stuck in orbit up there. And this how I knew my dad was psychotic, crazy as all hell. This didn't even miss a beat. As soon as he pulled the trigger, he looks back at me. He's like, did you see it? Did you see the magic trick? I'm like, what fucking magic trick? He's like, I make cats fly. Bitch, I am 9. For a brief moment, he made this face, and I kind of felt like he regretted it. Like, after he did it, he kind of regretted what he did. And so I asked him, I was like, are you good? And he was like, we got to get rid of this body for your brother gets home. This fucker is crazy. Like, son, I need you to dig me a hole. I said, Daddy, I don't want to get involved in this. He said, I'll give you $10 and I'll let you order the next WWE pay-per-view. I said, shit, for that, I'll build a fucking trench. I told him, I was like, now, if I do this, you can't tell my brother about this. Like, we'll get into an argument and a fight. Like, you can't tell him. You can't tell him. He's like, all right, we got it. So we made this whole deal that we would keep it secret for as long as we possibly could. As soon as that little motherfucker walks in the door, here goes my dad. Hey, son, I hate to tell you, we had to shoot that cat today, and I got Bryce over there to bury him, so, you know, he can show you where he's at if you want to go through. Like, mother...